So when you look at the projects that I submitted throughout this class, I think that you're going to see a attention to detail, making sure that I got all of the little areas in the pictures when I was editing and whatnot. And I think that is a testament to myself as a perfectionist and somebody who loves to push myself beyond the basic requirements of whatever assignment or project I'm working on. Yeah. So I think that the biggest thing that I noticed was that I would turn to YouTube to look at tutorials on how to do specific things in Photoshop as I worked on these projects. And so the biggest resource that I want to really look into seeing that Full Sail offers would be some sort of tutorials in Photoshop. I know that in the future we're going to be taking a class for it, but you know, a reference guide of sorts that I can go back to when I'm working on projects, when I'm using any of these applications going forward. So there were several projects that I did this past month that I think as soon as I started them, I realized that they were going to be a little bit more work than originally anticipated, and I unfortunately had waited until the last minute to submit them or start working on them, which was definitely stressful, and I think definitely put a little bit of a constraint on my creativity. And so I think that probably would be the thing that I would work on the most, is just, you know, planning out my month or my week a little bit better so that I can make sure that my project is not only done in a timely manner, but also to give me time to tinker and see what works best. So there are two possible career paths that I kind of see in my future. One is going to be opening a restaurant and using the things that I learn in Full Sail to help with marketing and design of the restaurant. Otherwise, working at a marketing firm would be the other career option. And I think in both, what I'm going to see is going to be using those basic principles that I learned this month in any projects that I work on, whether it be in a practical manner, in a hands-on manner, or it's going to be in a simply being able to delegate with knowledge. If I'm in a leadership position where I'm, you know, having a team work on a project rather than me personally working on that project, I'm going to be able to know what I'm talking about and be able to guide and not only, you know, delegate but also teach. So I think that's probably going to be how I'd use those skills. And so I just want to say thank you for taking the time to review all of my projects and give me guidance this past month. I think that this was definitely my favorite class thus far. I loved my hands-on aspect of the creation in Photoshop and the graphic design work that we did. It's definitely in line with what I really enjoy doing. So once again, thank you so much, both to you, the class, for, you know, looking at all of my projects, my instructor for, you know, grading, my wonderful wife for helping me film this and asking the questions, and my wonderful dog Chiquito for just being the best co-star in this video. Again, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed.